Hello, Grammar 1 students. We are working on week 30 now. Can you believe it? We only have one more week of videos and homework assignments and all that. But this is hard to believe that we've had to finish up our year with videos rather than in class. And but how are you doing with it? Hope everybody's doing well and able to figure out what's going on, and we're getting there, aren't we? Today we're going to talk about prefixes. We've talked about this off and on during the year, but we haven't had just one lesson on it. So that's what we're going to do today. And first of all, I need to tell you what a prefix is. It is a word part, just a word part, that you put at the beginning of a word to change the meaning of the word. If it's by itself, it's not a word. It doesn't make any sense. But if you attach it to another word, a root word, then it helps the meaning of that root word. So if I have a sentence like, I will write a story today, and then I will rewrite it tomorrow. So the word we're talking about is write, and we've added the prefix re on the beginning of it, haven't we? We had write, then we had rewrite. Re means again. So if we rewrite something, then we are writing it again. Okay? So that's an example of how a prefix can be used. So if you have the word kind and you add the prefix un to the front of it, un means not. So if you know that un means not and you put it in front of kind, what does unkind mean? It means not kind, doesn't it? It's the opposite of kind. So it's really important to know that prefixes completely change the meaning of a word altogether. That's kind of the purpose of it. So you're going to make today a composition book that has several different types of prefixes on them. One side is going to have just the prefixes. The other side is going to have words that are examples of those prefixes. So the prefixes that we're going to mention today, we've already mentioned one of them. Does this page look familiar? It's a lot like your pronoun page and your noun page, isn't it? But it has different stuff on it. All right, this is prefixes. So the prefixes that we're going to talk about today are miss. Miss means wrong. Sometimes it means not. All right, and we have pre, which is before. We have dis, which is not. Un, which is not. We've got several that mean not, don't we? And then we have re, which means again. Okay, so all you're going to do on this page is put these lemons and their different prefixes on them. And then on the other page, we're going to write some words for each of the prefixes. I have written some of them. You might be able to think of some different ones. So we have re, which means again. So I have rewrite, which I've already talked about. Repair. That's kind of a funny one because pair isn't really part of a root word. So repair means that you make it back. You do it again so that it's whole again. It's fixed again. Okay. When you redo something, you do it again. All right. When you repeat something, you say it again. All right. These are a little bit harder, repeat and repair, because they don't have regular root words. So if you want to leave those off, you can. We have over here, we have dis. What does dis mean? Remember? Means not. So if you dislike someone, you don't like them. It makes the word actually opposite. So we have appear, but then we have disappear. He goes away, or she goes away, or it goes away. Disagree, you don't agree. Disorganized, you're not organized. Okay, you're not agreeing, you're not organized, you're not appearing, and you're not liking. Okay. We have pre over here, which means before. That means you do something before. So the pre let's see, I'm not going to go through all of them. Let's do pre-game. What does pre-game mean? If you have a football game that you're going to watch, it usually has lots of activities and things and announcers and news and things like that about the game ahead of the game, before the game starts. That is pre-game. Or if you preheat the oven, you're going to be making a cake or something, you preheat the oven. That means you heat it up before you put anything in it. All right, here we go. Now we have un, which means not. We've sort of talked about that already. Unkind means not kind. All right. Unimportant, it's not important. Unprepared, you're not prepared. And then we have miss. Misunderstanding. Miss means wrong or not. So if you misunderstand something, you understand it wrongly. You don't understand it. All right. If you misjudge somebody, you're judging them wrongly. You're judging them for something that they really did not do or are not like, or something like that. Okay. So that is 5 different prefixes. There's a whole lot more prefixes in the English language, but these are pretty common. These are probably the ones that you hear the most. So go ahead and make your page, and if you can think of some other ones, that's even better. Put some other ones on these pages that start with one of the prefixes. Okay, be sure to put them in the right glass. All right, so that is all we're going to do today for your grammar. Okay, just this. So this is when you're done with the composition page, you are done with that part of it. But let's go ahead and look at your spelling. Your spelling has a couple of different things on it that I want to mention to you. Okay, and at the top it says 29. We're actually in week 30, but again, like we're behind a week because of spring break. So that is why that is the way it is. Okay, so what I would like to do first is read through the words. You read them with me, or you can say them right after me. And let's go ahead and do that, and then I'll talk about them. The first word is they. 2, their. That's the kind of their like it belongs to them. Their hair is orange. All right. Many, any, anything, than. He is bigger than his brother. Because. No. I know that you are working hard. It's that kind of no. Water, very, clothes, as in what you wear, and climb. All right, those are your words for this week. Some of the words have a digraph. Digraph, it's TH. Now remember, a digraph is 2 consonants together that make only one sound. Okay, so your TH, you don't hear both the sounds separately. You only hear one sound. So we have the digraph. TH makes two sounds. It makes the th sound. It makes the sound. So let's look at your words. Let's find words that have the digraph TH in them. One of them would be the first 2, they. It's kind of a buzzing TH. There. Go ahead and highlight TH on those words, and then go down. There are a couple of more that have the TH in them. Okay, most of them have the kind of the buzzing th, but there's at least one that doesn't. It has a th in it. So go ahead and do that. Then you have just various other words. You know, there's short sounds, long sounds, 2 syllables, 3 syllables. You just kind of have to go through them. But there are a couple that are called homophones. And it doesn't give both the words in the homophones, but it does give one of them. So let's look here. We have the word know, K-N-O-W. There's another word no, N-O, isn't there? That means no. That just means no, you can't do that. Okay, but no, K-N-O-W, means something that you have in your head. I know how to multiply. All right. So then we have the number 2. Let's see here. Actually, it's not even on there. It says it, there it is. It says recognize homophones, no, no, and 2, 2. But I don't even see them on here, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay? T-O means I'm going to the store. T-W-O means there are 2 things. It's a number. All right. But you don't even need to worry about that. So go ahead and that's all you need to do. I think we're good on everything else. You've done it all before. It's not new. Be careful about, especially in your spelling dictation, that you use your capitals and your end marks. Sometimes we're forgetting the end marks, especially if it's something different than a period. We're forgetting to put question marks if it's a question and that kind of thing. All right, so just be careful about that. Everything else you have pretty much mastered. So this shouldn't take you too long. So this is short, and I hope you have a great week. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.